welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for joining me today. Well, today's video is all about a collab from Sara over at Sara's Disney Magic. Actually put this together, and I really appreciate her including me on this, because what it is we are supposed to share with you guys our top 5 Jim Shores. And we all love Jim Shores. You know, we love Jim Shore just as much as we love Loungefly. So I was so thrilled when she reached out and asked me to be a part of this, because I do love Jim Shores and I love being a part of collaboration. So this was just a win-win and I love it. So anyway, what it is like I said, it's just that simple. Just share with everyone your top 5 Jim Shores. And listen, we will list below everybody that is a part of this collaboration. And so make sure, number one, you go over and see Sara at Sara's Disney Magic, and then make sure that you go and hit the links below and watch all the videos participating in this, because I am very anxious to see what everybody has. There's a ton of Jim Shores out there, and of course I think we could have some honorable mentions, and I do have a few of those to share with you. So I'm thrilled to show those too. But anyway, are you guys ready to get started? So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start and work my way up to number 1. And this has been so hard. I mean, I feel like I have a lot of Jim Shores, but I'm sure I don't have as many as some other folks. But it was a hard decision for me to determine which ones I wanted to share, much less put them in order. So anyway, so if y'all are ready, we'll get started. Now I'm going to start with number 5. And I have them right down here on the floor because I don't want to set them on anything. I don't want them tumbling over and falling. So I'm just going to reach real quick for number 5. Now, this is, and I've already taken them out of the box because I don't want to waste time having to unbox things for you. But this right here is a piece that my son Zachary was in Tennessee with something up in Pigeon Forge with something with our church. And he was there, and he was in the Disney outlet up there, which they still have. It's one of the few that are left. And so he brought this back for me, and I love it. I know I've showed you guys this before, but it is Minnie Mouse. It's part of the 50th anniversary piece. It has it right down here on the base. It's Minnie Mouse on a carousel horse, and I think it's precious. I love the colors. Actually, I stole it off of my shelf. I had it here with my Disneyland Paris bag because the colors are so similar, and so I had to kind of move that over, slide it over just a bit so I could steal it for a moment. But I'll put it back on the shelf when I'm done with it. But this is absolutely beautiful, and let me just give you a quick close-up of this. So here's the base, and you can see the 50th on there, and this beautiful purple. I just love this whole design right there. I think it's so pretty, and you've got a little picture of the castle on the 50th there. It's so pretty. And you work your way down here and you see the beautiful carousel horse in such detail. And look at all the beautiful colors. That is so pretty, of the saddle right there. And it's just beautiful. And of course you can see Minnie. She's precious. Her big shoes kind of poking out there, really standing out for us to see. I just love this piece. I think it has a lot of detail to it. Of course, there's the Jim Shore tag that most pieces have. And bring it on around, and you can see the hair right there. That is so pretty. I just love this piece. So it is my number 5. Okay, wasn't that just precious? I loved it. So, okay, on to number 4. So this piece, I had a box swap last year, and Pam over at Coco for Disney actually had my name, and she gifted me oh my gosh, I know it was 7 or 8 Jim Shores in that box swap, and I was just floored. I mean, just totally overwhelmed. And this is one piece that it was in there. It's a Jim Shore piece, and it's entitled Live the Dream. And it's got Rapunzel, it has Flynn Rider, and then it has Maximus right here. I mean, it is beautiful. I mean, it's a huge, huge piece. And it looks like it's carved out of a log, and it is just absolutely beautiful. I love it. It's a huge piece, and I love it so much. And so let me give you a quick close-up of this one. Okay, so you can see right here, we'll start at the top, and I love Maximus. He is just awesome. I love him in the movie. I think he's funny. Oh my gosh, and look at him kind of looking down at them. And then you move around over here to Rapunzel, and then you've got Flynn Rider, and look at all the detail. They just look fantastic. I just love the expressions on their face. I just love it so much. I love right here the little arrows on the saddle. And turn it on around. You can see here how it's carved and her hair coming all the way down. Now let me just show you that at the bottom first. This is all of her hair, and there's Pascal. And it just looks like it's carved out of a log. It is just, I love it. I absolutely love this piece. It is so, and you've got your Jim Shore carvings on the back that he's so, you know, his style is so unique too. I just love it. So this is my number 4. Okay, so I've got both those pieces back up on my shelf, my carousel, and then Rapunzel and Flynn and Maximus. And now this brings us to number 3. So this is actually 3 individual pieces, but they go together as a set. And so I have to show them as just one. So they are all 3 in the number 3 spot. So it is my Jim Shore Nutcrackers, and there's 3 in the set. So the first one we have is Mickey. Then we have Minnie the ballerina, and then we have Donald. And so I received Donald in a Bippity box back when I was receiving a monthly Bippity box. And that's kind of what started it. I wanted to have all 3 of them at that point. And so I received that one in the Bippity box. And then Melissa actually gifted me these 2 one year for Christmas. So I have all 3 of them. And these are actually working Nutcrackers. You can see the little piece there and its mouth moving. They all work, but obviously they're just for decoration. But I just think they are precious. And so I'm so thrilled to have these. I regard these as very almost irreplaceable because Melissa gave them to me, and they are hard to find, and especially as a set. You always have to just buy them individually. It's rare that you would find them as a set. So let me give you a quick close-up of all 3 of these individually. Okay, so here is a toy soldier or soldier Mickey, and it is obviously Christmas. He's dressed up as Christmas toy soldier, and he is just so precious. So look at the top. You see his little hat there. I love the ears. It has the Jim Shore like check in it. Love the detail in his jacket, and I love the Christmassy border going around the bottom with the holly and the red. And turn him to the side. You can see his big hands with his gloves. And there's your working piece for the Nutcracker. It is really, really nice. I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, so here is Minnie the ballerina. She is just a doll. I love her little outfit. Look at there, it goes all the way around. Her little ballerina shoes and the way she's standing with her feet is just precious. Again, I love this border. It's so, so pretty. I love it. She has her little ballerina pose there. Okay, so here is Donald. He is just precious. I love, love Donald. I love his little crown right here. I just love his outfit. The colors are so pretty. Just turn him to the side. Look at his little sword right there. There's his little working piece. I love how his little tail's kind of going up right here in the back. So precious. I love Donald. So now we're up to number 2 of my favorite Jim Shores. And this next piece, I really battled who was going to get the number 1 spot. But I take it in the sense, and I think I've had this particular piece longer. And so, I'm a little more protective of number 1 spot. With what the Jim Shore in the number 1 spot, because it's like I'm afraid to break it because I'm scared I won't be able to get it again. And 2, I haven't had it as long as I've had this one. And so anyway, it was a hard decision, but here is my number 2, and it is, look at this. It's huge. This came from Melissa. She gifted me this one year for Christmas, and it is Captain Hook. It's from Peter Pan. This is an amazing piece. It is huge. It is heavy, very detailed, and on top of that, you have Captain Hook on one side, and you turn it around and you've got Smeed on the other side. So you have 2 for 1 in this one Jim Shore. But I love the detail, and I'm so very careful with this. Captain Hook's sword comes out right here on the side. I'm so afraid I'm going to break it. So I'm very particular and gentle when I'm trying to rebox it. And when I'm bringing it out, I'm just so scared I'm going to break that. But look how large his hat is. I mean, it's massive. And I love it. It's such a signature piece for him. I mean, oh my gosh, you could just see the hat alone and know it's Captain Hook. So I know I probably won't be able to get this into view up close, because it is such a large piece. So I'm going to do my best to show it. I'm going to have to put my little specs on here. And so I can kind of get it as close as I can with it being in focus. But look at that. Is that not, oh, just striking. I love it, I love it, I love it. I love his detail in his jacket. It comes all the way down. Oh my goodness, I just love it. I love the detail in his socks. In his shoes has the open flap right there that's bulging open there, as you can see it. Oh my gosh, oh my Lord, you can even see his mustache. And his eyes are large, and his pose, and of course his hook. His hook is right there also, so I have to be careful with that I don't break that piece either. But it is so striking. I love the detail going across the bottom there. It is just so nice. You can see it from the side. They're back to back. And I still always display this with Captain Hook up front and center, but sometimes I will kind of set it at an angle so that you can see Smeed back there a little bit, but turn it on around and you see Smeed right there. Look at there, he's saluting him to his back. I love that. His little tummy, his belly button is showing. So much detail in these pieces. So I cherish this piece. Oh my gosh, you don't know. It's just fantastic. And let me look under the bottom real quick. What is this one named? It's named Captain Hook and Mr. Smeed. Be aware. That is the name on this one. So, oh my gosh, I love it. But this is number 2, and rightfully so. And like I said, I had a hard time deciding between this one and the next one in the number 1 spot, but I love it so, so much. And his mustache is actually a little piece coming off of his lip. It is actually a material that's coming off of there. I don't know if it's plastic or what, but I love it. Oh my gosh, so much detail. So love this one. Okay, are you ready for number 1? Number 1, in my opinion and in my book, and it's something I really am just, oh my gosh, so thrilled to have. And it was gifted to me by Alicia over at TKD Mama 69. So make sure you go check her out. But when I received this in the mail, I was just floored, absolutely floored. But it is Merida. You know, Merida is my favorite princess. You don't see a lot of merch for Merida, and especially a Jim Shore. And when you do find one, they're very expensive. And she gifted me this one, and I'm just so thrilled to have it in my collection. But and this is such a signature pose for her, when she has her bow pulled back, ready to just let it go. And you've got this beautiful carving right here on the front of her dress, and it's the dad, the mother, and then her as a little girl. It's just beautiful. And you have all of this kind of Irish or Scottish design down here in the bottom. It is so pretty. And then you've got her in her beautiful blue dress. You see her bow and arrows on her side. Underneath, you can see where her dress was actually splitting in the movie, where she was trying to shoot the bow and arrow. And then this is a separate piece that's on here, but this is actually thread, a little cord that comes through on her bow and arrow. So much detail. I mean, you can see the fingers in detail, and of course her beautiful hair and the cape. It is just gorgeous. I love that. The hair just flowing and blowing in the wind. So much detail. So let me give you a quick close-up of my number 1 Jim Shore, Merida. So we'll start at the top and let you see just, oh my gosh, look at the detail up front. Like I said, the bow and arrow has so much detail. The arrow's right there, and so fragile looking. You can see her fingers in detail there. It's so beautiful. And of course, here is the Jim Shore tag. And then you come down and you can see her bow and arrow pouch that is strapped to her hip. You can see the bow and arrows right there. Look at the detail on those. And then look at the carving on the front of this. Oh my goodness. Is that not amazing? I just love it. So much detail and work in this piece. And then look here. I just really have, this is the first time I've really grabbed my attention with this. Look how her dress just falls on her feet down here at the bottom. Look at that. And you've got the beautiful scroll work here. And as we turn it, you can see the cape, how it is flowing in the wind. And look at that. Is that not just gorgeous? And look at her hair. So much detail in the hair. Stunning piece. I just love it. Love this piece. See why I have it as number 1? It is so amazing. Thank you again, Alicia, over at TKD Mama 69. This was just an amazing piece, and I just still want you to know I'm floored by it. And thank you so much for sending it to me. So love that. Okay, so that is my top 5 Jim Shore pieces that I have in my collection. I love them, and I hope that you enjoy seeing them. But I do have 3 honorable mentions that I'd like to share with you. So this is a Disney showcase, and it is a contour de force. And it's very similar to the Jim Shores, but it's just like it's a dressier piece, a little more delicate piece. But also, this came from Pam over at Coco for Disney. This is a piece I have wanted and been eyeing forever. And I was so blown away when I received it because I've wanted it forever. But it is Aurora. And then Pam gifted me this when we had our box swap, and I told you she had gifted me like 7 or 8 Jim Shores. And this is one that I received, and I was so thrilled. You know, like I said, the contour de force seems to be a little dressier, but this is a I guess a version of Aurora that you don't normally see. She looks very sophisticated, very sassy, like I'm beautiful and I know it. And I love how the dress is a little more modern look for her. Just so elegant, and I love it. So thank you again, Pam, because I truly have been wanting this forever. And on the bottom it just says Aurora. But let me give you a quick close-up of this one. Okay, so here she is. Isn't she beautiful? Love it. And then look at the dress. I love how her hair is flowing. Still great details in these pieces also. I love how her dress is just hanging on her shoulders. Really elegant. The sleeve comes all the way down. I love this color and how it just blends into the blue. That is just so pretty. And I love the detail right there. And then this little piece right here. It's so pretty. And just go on down. You can see it down to her feet. So pretty. We'll start to turn her around. And the back is just simple, elegant, flowing. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. Oh my goodness. So pretty. And let's see the hair right there on the back. Isn't it beautiful how it flows? So nice. So nice. So this is an honorable mention. It's not technically a Jim Shore. It's a contour de force. But I wanted to share it. So nice. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to share is, I said I had 3 honorable mentions, but it's 3 pieces, but the next 2 go together. And they too are Disney Showcase and contour de force. And they are absolutely beautiful. And it is, and I haven't had these out in a long time, but it is Beast and Belle. I love these pieces. They're so elegant. Even Beast, I mean, he's so striking. And it's just like it's to the next level. And these pieces are so stunning, and I pose them together, and I just love them. So I'm going to show you one at a time, because I don't dare want to break these trying to show them all at the same time, but they are absolutely stunning, and so I wanted to share these with you also. Okay, so here is Beast, and I know I'm gonna have to show it in sections, but you had to see the detail on this piece. First of all, look at his face. I mean, look at the detail in his eyes. Oh my gosh. And then look at this beautiful blue jacket, and it has roses carved all in the jacket. Look at the detail coming down on the collar. Oh my goodness. It is just stunning. I mean, normally you don't say stunning for a guy, but Beast, this piece is stunning. It's so striking, and the detail is just incredible. And look at the puffy collar and the tie from his shirt. So pretty, and you've got that little red spot right there. His waist seems small with his face right there, his vest. And then look at his pants. The same detail coming down on the side. On that side, and then on this side as well. You've got his feet and his tail, which it sits on. And then if you turn him around, grab it really well, look at his hair is back in this bow, the beautiful bow. Look how the detail in the bow. More detail in that jacket. And then right there on the back and how it splits right there. Oh my gosh, I love it. Holding his fist, look at his hands. So much detail. And then of course you've got his tail right there. Like I said, it uses it to sit this piece on. But this is a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. I love it. Okay, here is Miss Belle. Isn't she beautiful? Look how elegant this piece is. How dressy and shiny it is. Look at her beautiful gown. And look at the little diamond pieces right here that's part of the gown, making it more and more elegant. Look how she's posing with her hands on her hip, just so assured of herself. It's so pretty. Look at her hair. It's up right here. Beautiful, beautiful piece. I love it. It goes so well with Beast. Okay guys, so that is my 3 honorable mentions, and aren't they stunning? I tell you, they are absolutely beautiful pieces as well. So guys, that wraps it up for me as far as my top 5 and my honorable mentions for this collab. I hope you enjoyed it. Listen, thank you again, Sara, for inviting me for this collaboration. I had a fun time, a ball with it, and so thrilled to be a part of it and show off some of my collection. But guys, make sure you go over and visit Sara at Sara's Disney Magic, and make sure that you go below. We'll have everyone involved linked below, and go check out all the wonderful gem shores. They're a beautiful, beautiful collection that, you know, Gem Shore and it's part of Disney. They've collabed together and brought us some really nice figurines for collectible pieces. And so I love incorporating all those into my shelves with my Gem Shore, with my lounge flies, and I'm just so thrilled to have them. So thank you again, Sara, and guys, until I see you again, I hope you have an awesome day. Bye.